It was quite a silent night. One where even though the darkness washed over, the birds would still chirp and tweet and carry their converse. I lived in rural Vermont, where the road still branched through, but the human presence was but a silent guest in Mother Nature's house. My family knew everyone in the area like us. Our language was of Anglic origin, but we never quite developed it to the modern lingua, so I apologize if this tale seems to be discombobulative with its flow. I was off back to my house after a hefty shopping spree at the local. It was strangely large, like a Walmart. Like there had been a sizable populace that once lived here. The trail home was through the forest, as were all. The chirps were comforting when it was all you knew of in the environment. I walked along the way when I suddenly heard what seemed like the low rumbles of a bear. It seemed to interfere with the chirps, as if the birds and the bear were having a converse of their own. The noise got closer, and the human presence did too. But something was off. This human presence was interfered with, distorted, you could say, like a modification of a human was near. This seemed rightfully peculiar to me. A modification of a human would be a bit like a bonobo, right? But bonobi never lived here, did they? That's when the noise became almost deafening. The sense pounded through my heart. My ears felt like they were about to rupture. I picked the pace, as I wasn't letting any being catch me today. Not again. I turned back, an understandable mistake to create when you were running at 15 miles per hour. That is when I saw it. An approximately 30-foot-tall creature, so black you could even see its shade through the blur of a run at midnight. It seemed to be so tall it nearly touched the canopy. It seemed to reach out for my hand to take me away, almost like a cry for friendship, for help, but almost. I ran as fast as the storm's wind could take me. I had managed to escape in bear time. If I had stopped for but a tenth of a second, I would have succumbed to the reach. A reach that, even with the shock of it all, had seemed friendly. I finally came to my destination, the calm cabin I resided with. As soon as I got to my room, I began a long set of research. Here is a summary of what I had collected. Alone in the quiet hills of Vermont lies a being that seems to be a monster, but is really a grieving soul. It rests, rarely woken up by the mean comments of the birds. Many may see it as a terrifying creature, but do not believe in its look. It has been discovered to be friendly. Researchers found an old script hidden in the forest, reading, "Beware of the lonesome one. Whatever you do, make sure you are with comfort when you venture in its land, for they will try to disturb you." He is stuck with this action. They want you. We do not want them. Maybe, one day, a kind but foolish soul will take him. He is rightfully under the curse of the angels. Do not help. We have taken great interest in this script and are currently investigating the site where it was discovered. This writing has puzzled me, especially the script. Now a lot makes sense. There is an old saying from about 100 years ago, though it may not seem that way, as our lingua has fallen behind from the evolution of the modern Anglic lingua, in our commune that goes, "Thou of arts is of meaning to disturb those who are with comforte, as comforts des disturbed." I feel like this may apply here. Maybe this creature has been waiting for a friend, someone who has been struck with the whip of life, to finally have a companion. So finally, just finally, the lonesome one will not be lone for more. Asterisk to be continued asterisk.